What's going on, guys? It's your boy Pat Leonard from Card and Soul. I'm gonna do things a little differently today. I got kind of a two-camera setup just to see how that goes. Y'all leave in the comment section below what you think. Two cameras or one? I was using a little camera up here, right? It was a dual record feature on my new Samsung 24, but I'm thinking, I like this dual camera feature so I could talk to you guys while I'm showing you a card here. All right, but anyways, without further ado, we're going to talk about my most recent mail pickup. So went and grabbed all the mail recently, and we're going to go over some of the cards that I'm buying, some of the cards that I think that I could make money if I PSA Gem Mint 10 on them. Some cards even you make money off PSA 9s. I had an Anthony Richardson color wheel from his, I think it was 2023 Prism NCAA, or actually it was 2023 Prism football color wheel that went for, I think it was like $150 as a PSA Mint 9. So you can make money on Mint 9s. I mean, you're not like not making money. You're not in the money. But most of the time you'll either break even or you might lose just a touch of money. But for the most part, we're shooting for 10s always, right? We always want a Gem Mint 10. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this mail day and we'll talk about some of the cards that I'm getting into, all right? And if it's your first time, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We do sports cards constantly here. I'm just basically trying to share with you guys how I make money in the hobby, or what the cards that I'm buying and are focused on when it comes to grading and then flipping back out on eBay. All right, so shout out to each and every one of you. Make sure you smash that like button too. All right, here we go. Sorry to keep you waiting. So for the first card, obviously, as you can see, I have an Aiden O'Connell here. I probably won this card off of auction for dirt cheap. And, gotta diversify, right? Have something for all the fans, I guess. But anyways, Aiden O'Connell is he's a current QB. I know Gardner Minshew signed a contract with Las Vegas, and they will be duking it out this summer to see who gets the starting job. So we'll see. We'll see if he gets a pop, and then we'll see if he doesn't either, So, all right, Aiden O'Connell. Right here, we have a Zachary Resachet. As you guys know, I'm a Hawks fan. Not everything Atlanta. I'm a Braves, Hawks, but then when it comes to football, I'm a Vikings fan. But Zachary Resachet is, this is his first Bowman, first card. Stuff's selling really well right now. So maybe grade, see if it gets a 10. And yeah, try to scoop up this stuff before it gets too hot. If he ends up being the rookie of the year, then we'd be in trouble, right? It'd be unattainable. All right, but anyways, yeah, Zachary Resachet. Got to get one of the #1 draft pick. Okay, moving forward here. So this is a blue star emoji. Nothing special here. I know Kyler is projected to possibly have a really good year. He's got Marvin Harrison Jr. now to throw to. And then also he had, they've done other draft picks at the wide receiver position. I think one dude named Wilson, gosh, I forget his name, Mike Wilson or something like that. But anyways, hoping to see that Kyler has a good comeback year and maybe get a bump in his values. So hopefully grades 10, and yeah, list it to see how much I could get for it. An even better, or it makes sense, blue star emoji for a hollow prism is this CD Lamb. This card is sick, okay? Dallas has got the silver kind of theme going with their pants. Their blue star on their helmet. It's just everything. This is a Dallas card. And CeeDee Lamb is probably the top performer on that team right now. So I had to go ahead and get this card. I'm going to grade it. It looked really good. I think I got this card for $14.99. So I might have overpaid for it, but you never know. If you gem 10 on this, you can, I might put it up for $75 and see if somebody bites. It's a sick card. Dallas fans would love this card. All right, moving forward. Here we go. We have the flamethrowers. I really like this insert. This is Trevor Lawrence, obviously. Flamethrowers, it's the lava or the seismic variation. It's completely off center in the back, so I don't think I'm going to send this to PSA. But sometimes, I like to set my auctions at ending soonest, so you can sort by, sort your auctions, and then I also filter them out by who has like at least one bid. So it's cards that people are actually legit bidding on, and that could be a liquid card. So I don't get stuck with it, right? So if I throw this card back up on auction, I could probably get some for it. You know what I mean? So I took a chance on it, and unfortunately, the back is not good. But sometimes sorting my auctions for ending soonest and hopping on, right? Because sometimes I'll just hop on the computer and just buy. Sometimes that can get me in trouble, and when they don't post the back, more than likely is a reason. So I don't think they posted the back on this card, and that shows why. So we'll just relist this and send it back out into the fleet and let somebody that cares about it have it. This is a home field advantage. These are very closely compared to the Donruss Downtown. This is the Topps version, since Topps is all strictly baseball at the moment. They have their variation of a downtown, and they call it the home field advantage. And it shows the downtown skyline. It's got significant landmarks or historical facts, especially out there in Philly, right? You got the bell there, and Bryce Harper is the man. I mean, this guy, he's close. He's very close. And they just swept the Los Angeles Dodgers. So look for this team to make some noise in the playoffs as long as they can stay healthy. Bijan Robinson, Donruss clearly, this is a plastic card. So these are really easy to grade. Sometimes they just kind of give you a 10. But you got to check for surface damage, surface scratches, and stuff like that, which I will. But I think B.J. Robinson is going to have a really good year this year. Here's a purple shock variation of him. And the reason why I say that is because the Los Angeles Rams head coach, not head coach, that's McVay, the Los Angeles Rams offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator have shifted and both moved to Atlanta. So they are going to kind of revamp the system there, make it more of a Rams system. Since I'm a Vikings fan, I see what Rams, so the previous offensive coordinator, Kevin O'Connell, is now the Vikings offensive coordinator in Minnesota. So looking to see what they do in Atlanta now that they have the offensive and defensive coordinator from the Rams organization as head coach and defensive coordinator in Atlanta. So the reason why I'm kind of going out on a limb here, and I'm giving you guys a nugget, is because of Kyren Williams' success last year. Kyren Williams went off last year, and if he ran for over 1,000 yards, numerous touchdowns. Bijan Robinson also came out during a press conference and said they're going to use him like they use Christian McCaffrey in San Francisco. So I'm going ahead and purchasing as much Bijan Robinson as I can. If he can pop off at the beginning of the season, well, maybe I can get a little bumpy bump on Bijan's card value. All right, and once again, here's a red, white, and blue Bijan Robinson. As you can see, it's really well centered. Unfortunately, on the back here of this card, there is a surface indentation here closer to the corner. So I was kind of sad about that, but it is what it is. And, we'll send that back out into the market. Keontae George is a rising, I don't want to say star yet, right? Because I don't want people to be like, oh, you think he's a star? Everybody, you know how people are. Oh, you said he was a star. And then when you don't come through, people always put that in your face. So anyways, this is a Revolution rookie card of Keontae George. As you can see, it's autographed as well. He didn't hold it. It was a sticker auto. But I like Revolution because of all base rookie cards, this is the flashiest base card you can get. People sleep on this stuff. It's very hard to grade. So if you get a 10 in Revolution, you need to hold on to it, okay? Because they're very hard to grade. They just cut them. I think they just cut them quickly and they just push this product out. But if you can get a PSA Gem Mint 10 in these cards, later on down the road, when people are chasing the shiny stuff from this era and, you know, the 2000s, the latter, actually, Revolution, I believe, started in 2012. Or, yeah, is in 2012. So once they start collecting those years, or maybe I'm wrong, I think it was 2016. But anyways, you get what I'm saying? When people go back to collect and they relive that nostalgic part of their life and they were collecting Panini Revolution, then this is going to be one of those sought after cards. What do people love chasing with the Michael Jordan other than the Michael Jordan rookie card? All of his shiny inserts, and this automatically comes shiny. So I just feel this is an underrated card, rookie Panini Revolution. But they're no longer even going to make them anymore because they're going to lose. They've lost the license to Fanatics, and Topps is about to take over. All right, so Victor Wembanyama, he's been a money printer for me this year, so I just keep adding on to that. Victor Wembanyama, this card checked out really well for me, just passed the eye test. Really well centered card. As you can see back here too, centered, and no really whiting or chipping going on the back. So we'll be sending this to PSA. Here's another one, Donruss Optic. So this is all new product. Anything new I try to get, because less people touch something, the less it's gonna get messed up in between. So got a well-centered CJ Stroud to add to my collection here. And unfortunately the back is off center, but if that's the only thing, we'll push it and send it off to PSA. Anthony Edwards, as you guys know, this is the new select variation. This is I believe they call this the seismic variation. The lava variations are the ones that have I think they're numbered, but this is, I believe, either seismic or lava. And this is Anthony Edwards, just basically going up for a layup. But this dude went off during the playoffs. He is hotter than fish grease right now. So I'm trying to get as many cards as I possibly can of his before it just gets unattainable. I sold early on Anthony Edwards. I had a lot of silver prism rookie cards of his. Kind of sold early. I sold it mid-season. For some reason, nobody cared about Anthony Edwards. You know, I knew he was good, but it's always what the markets decide. And then finally during the playoffs, he pops off, and I sold it too early. But it's all good. I ain't tripping. Where you lose or where you miss out, you'll make in other areas. Can't look at things in the past like that. Ooh, don't want you to see that one. All right, so here is a Victor Wembanyama splash insert. This card is it's just an insert rookie card of Victor Wembanyama. And it's a silver prism. I think I got it for less than 20 bucks. So is that, ooh, dang, somebody, that thing is jacked, y'all. Look at that card. Dude, that is horrible. They sold that? Oh, well. Chalk it up as a L. You know? You really can't do anything with that. I mean, I don't even want to sell that card now. That's messed up. Whatever. It is what it is. That's the card community for sure, 100%. Okay, so I have to gather myself here. That sucks. All right, so anyways, here's a Michael Jordan Collector's Choice, Upper Deck Collector's Choice. Super Action Stick'ems. This is back in 96. They made this in 96. But anything with Jordan wearing the Concord 11s is, you know, a must buy for me, right? The warp speed, insert, all that stuff. Like if Jordan's rocking the 11s, is my favorite shoe of all time. I can't wait for them to come back. But yeah, I love these shoes. And Jordan is an icon. You know, they always compare LeBron James to Michael Jordan, and we're not going to get into that debate. All right, so Bryce Young, don't have any of his stuff really, so I wanted to go ahead and, I guess, like I said, diversify with the Aiden O'Connell, but diversify the collection and see if he can make a bounce back this year. I don't really see that that's going to happen. I don't think that they got a lot better this year, but I mean, he was the #1 draft pick, so we'll see how it goes. But anyways, yep, got the hollow prism of Bryce Young. I think his stuff is cheap right now just because of the fact that everybody thinks the same thing that I just said. But yeah, Bryce Young, hollow prism. Bryce Young, hollow prism. Here's an Anthony Richardson silver hollow prism for rated rookie. This is Donruss Optic, and this is Optic is brand new stuff, so I'm trying to gather up as much as I can. Like I said before, too many people get their hands on it. So this is a well-centered card. Everything checks out. There is a surface indentation right there, as you can see, right there. So I don't know how bad that's going to mess me up on grading. I know they don't like that. It's a surface imperfection, but if that's the only thing, maybe I can sneak a 10. All right, guys, and here's another one. See, like, it's in the same region, so it might be something that kind of just they turn a blind eye to. But here we have another one, pretty well centered. I don't think this one is as well centered as this one. This one's probably a little bit, yeah, this right one's better centered. But back centering is good, corners check out, everything's good, so we'll send it. Anthony Richardson, he prints me money too. CJ Stroud, blue prism refractor. I think this is called a prismatic prism. It's like the prismatic prism. Wait, what is this called? Now that I say I don't know what the name of it is. But anyways, it's the blue variation. So this is called the color match, right? Because the jerseys are blue, so it's color match. If he was wearing his red jersey and this was red, that'd be color match. But either way, red or blue, you're color matching the team. So pretty sick card of CJ Stroud. It is his rated rookie, and it is well centered. Front and back, corners look sharp, no whiting. So we're gonna send that. Hopefully it checks out. Okay, so I need to do some shuffling around here. You guys, hold on a second. Enjoy the view. Okay, so we have CJ Stroud, pretty well centered, as you can see. Hopefully everything checks out. I'm gonna do a little bit more of a investigation on it, but this is a solid liquid card. If you want to get a solid card of CJ Stroud, buy the silver prism, and if it gets a 10, you are sitting in good money. This is like an in-between. They call this like kind of a tweener card. It's not too high end, it's not too low end, it's not base, but it's like just right, and people can afford to buy this card if they really wanted to. So silver hollow prism, this is kind of the sweet spot of the market right here. Silver hollow, or just silver prism in general. Okay, this one's for all the Celtics fans. This is a zebra prism of Jason Tatum. I bought this card from China. This card came from China. China has been crushing, like, as far as opening boxes and product and selling. Like, I mean, every night around 9 to like really late at night, China's selling cards, and eBay is always serving me China cards. So I just wanted to test it, see how long the shipping process was. Not bad. I think maybe 7 to 9 days it took to get here, but this is a zebra prism from the new 2023-24 select, and it's of Celtics star Jason Tatum, who is now a champion. He didn't win the Finals MVP, but it's all good. All right. And here we go, last but not least, probably the heaviest card in this whole thing. This card cost me $1,300, but this is a Donruss Optic Downtown from Optic, And this is the rookie card of Anthony Richardson. This is one of the higher end cards that you can get of Anthony Richardson. I paid, like I said, $1,300 raw for this card. If it grades well, right, I could turn this into maybe $2 to $3 grand, depending upon, I don't know, just factors. Send it for an auction. He might be on a 5-game win streak, or people are just gathering up all his stuff prior to the season and hoping that he goes to the playoffs and makes that wild card bump. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But if this card checks out and if this card gets a 10, it's going to be a really, really good day for your boy. All right. But yeah, that pretty much ends mail day. As you guys can see here, I'm going to show you, right? Look here on the screen. That is from PSA. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We're about to do a PSA reveal here on the channel. You don't want to miss that. Trust me, this is the best PSA submission that I've ever gotten back. I wanted to do a blind reveal, but I just couldn't wait. So I went and looked, and some of the cards in here are gonna blow your mind, and the stories behind it is just it's insane. But anyways, without further ado, man, hey, thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining the channel. I appreciate everything that you guys do, watching my stuff, liking. Leave me comments and questions in the section below if you have any, right? And you know, we'll go from there. But like I said, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notifications bell, because you're gonna want to see what's in that box. I'm telling you, it's off the chain. All right. But anyways, thank you. We'll talk to you in the next one. All right. Peace.